welcome back to my channel. As you guys would probably know by now, I recently released my first single, Queen. It's currently available on Spotify, Apple Music and other various major music platforms, and you guys can find a link to that in the description box down below. So today I'll be doing something a little bit special. I'm going to be doing another Q&A. Now the last time I did a Q&A was about 9 months ago. Today I'll be answering the questions that's more related to music and more related to my latest single. So what I did was ask you guys what you wanna know about my music life on Instagram. Okay, first up, what inspired me to do music? It's not really what inspired me, but more like who inspired me to do music. John Mayer, Adele, Sarah Bareilles, those people are the ones who really got me into music in the first place, and I really enjoyed listening to their music. I really want people to feel how I feel when I listen to their music. So that was what inspired me to create. My favorite artist. My favorite artist is currently Billie Eilish. I really love Billie Eilish's music. I really appreciate the way her and Phineas create a song, the story behind the song, why a song sounds a certain way. Where does the inspiration for my lyrics come about? I think I said it before in a Team Titan podcast. My lyrics actually come from my friends. So I kind of take their stories, put myself in their shoes and write a song about it. I'm sorry to all my friends who have told me their secrets and just found out about this today. I love you guys, don't worry, your secrets are kept with me, I promise. How long does it take you to write and compose a song? Also, love you. First of all, love you too. How long does it take for me to write a song? Well, it really depends on the mood. If I'm in a studio and I'm like, okay, I came here to work, I'm not here to bum around, then I write a song really fast. Less than a day. I can probably do a few in a day. When I'm at home, if it's really urgent, 3 days. If it's not that urgent, I take my own sweet time. Are you planning to write a song in Korean? My Korean isn't strong enough for me to write a song. I think the vocabulary and the grammar structure for it is a little bit different from how you do it in English. I would try. Someday I would really love to be able to do so. 열심히 할게요. Are you currently working on any other song? I really loved Queen. First of all, thank you so much for loving the song. Am I working on anything right now? I'm always working on something, aren't I? I don't think there's ever a point of time in my life since I went to China that I am not working on a song. I'm always working on something, I'm always writing something. It's really a matter of speed and whether I will release it under my name or I would give it to someone else to release. Do you want to do music as part of your career? Music is a really huge part of my life. It's gotten to a point where I take the business seriously. Also mainly because I work with people whose livelihoods depend on music. So if I don't work hard, I'm sort of being a burden on them. So I always think that the harder I work, the more it benefits my peers. So yes. I would like for music to be part of my career, and it already is, I think. What do you want people to know you as? I want people to know me as Amanda, right? Isn't that everyone's dream? To be known as themselves? Yeah, I just want people to know me for me. Is it stressful to make music? Like, you need to have the beat, write the song and create. I don't think making music or creating songs is as stressful as producing video content for probably one of the biggest digital media companies in Singapore. Sorry, hello? I don't think it's stressful. I don't feel that kind of pressure, but it's stressful in the sense that because I'm such a perfectionist that everything I do, it has to be perfect. Especially because I'm not great at choruses or hooks, so I tend to stress a little bit more about the hook than I do about the rest of the song. When did I start composing my own song? Okay, I wrote my first song when I was 19. It's currently on my SoundCloud. If you guys want to check it out, it's on SoundCloud. It was the very start of me discovering myself as an artist, as a songwriter. When I look back at my old songs, I'm just like, that was no good. You kind of have to write all the rubbish out of your system so that you can start producing better songs. That's what I learned from Ed Sheeran as well. Just keep writing. I think that's really important and also really good advice for those wanting to become songwriters. When did I start studying music? I didn't really study music. I mean, I did the whole piano, did piano theory and all those kind of things, but really when it comes to composing and writing my own songs, I found an incredible mentor. He's really the one that tells me a lot of things that I don't want to hear, and I just have to take it and learn from it. And it's really hard to have a mentor like him, but I really appreciate that he's my shifu. I don't think I'll be able to be where I am right now if it wasn't for him telling me to go into my room and write songs when I was in China. What instruments do I play? I play the keyboard, which you can see here. I play the guitar, I play the ukulele, and that's about it. When's the next song you'll be doing a cover on? I don't know, what do you guys think I should cover? Maybe you guys can leave it in the comment section down below. Korean song? Maybe? English song? I don't know. What's your favorite song that you've created? Oh wow! So many! There's been so many songs that I've written. I think one of my better written songs is this one. And that's all you get to hear because copyright issues. But I don't know if I will release that song ever. So we'll see. What software or app do you suggest I use for the first time? I personally use Logic Pro X. That's cause I use it on like a professional level. But if you are just starting out, I would suggest GarageBand. GarageBand is really a very good base. I am not sponsored by Apple or GarageBand to tell you this. That was how I started when I first started YouTube. I used GarageBand. GarageBand works fine. Are you gonna release a full album? For me to release a full album is gonna take a lot of effort because I don't just write for myself, I write for other people as well. Whatever I write for myself, I have to write double the amount for other people. So the likelihood of me releasing an EP, which is a short form album, a mini album in K-pop terms, is a lot higher. So I'll probably release an EP and not a full-length album if I were to release more than one song. I told myself that if I can write 20 by October, I'll release a full EP of 4 to 5 tracks. It looks like I just have to work harder, right? How do I write a song from scratch? Everybody has a little bit of like a different way of how they write songs. Some start with the lyrics, some start with the chords, some start with the melody. For me, I just start with whatever that comes into my brain. What I normally do, or what Ren and I would do, is that he will produce a song and he'll tell me, hey sis, check this out. Gives me the track and then he'll be like, how about this for a hook? And then we will create the hook. So your hook is your theme for the entire song, right? So you need a hook that's like really solid. And after that, I will whack out the verse and the pre-chorus and then the verse 2 and the pre-chorus and then the bridge. And that is how I proceed with a song. Are you extremely tired out from it? I think because it's something that I can take my time with, it's not very exhausting because I can take my breaks and whatnot. You don't have creative juices flowing in and out of your brain 24/7. There are bound to be times where you just lose your creativity for a while. Like there was this one day I was in the studio and I had a very bad mental breakdown and I was like, no, I can't do this. So I just took a break, stopped for a few days, came back to finish up the song in 3 days, and it turned out a lot better than expected. FYI, that's the song on Ladies First when I did my vlog and I was singing something like pretty places and pretty places. That was the song that pissed me off. Do you like K-pop? If you do, who is your favorite band? I love K-pop and my favorite band is... drumroll! I have one favorite female and one favorite male. My favorite female group is Mamamoo. I'm a very big Queen fan, a very big Hwasa fan. And my favorite boy group as of right now is 17. I have a lot of respect for self-producing idols and I think 17 is one of those great ones. Even though I do know that, you know, BTS, they write some of their own songs. A lot of other idol groups write some of their own songs, but 17 really caught my eye. Also cause I'm really obsessed with Kim Min-gyu. I'm gonna show you guys something on my phone right now. My handphone wallpaper is... yeah, so my Mingyu obsession's a little bit overboard at this point of time. I don't know why. I'm so embarrassed. I think Uzi is a genius. 진짜 천재야. Uzi는. How he comes up with so many songs, album after album after album, is really beyond me. And from what I understand, I know like the members contribute in the songwriting aspect and some of the production aspects as well. They do their own choreography, so they have earned my utmost respect as artists. It would be great if I can one day write a song with Uzi. That would make me a very very happy person. So 우지 씨 이 비디오를 보고 계신다면 같이 노래를 쓰면 좋겠습니다. I'm so embarrassed. 와 진짜 팬인데. Whoever K-pop idol is watching this, 우리 같이 노래하자. 반말로 안 듣겠지. Okay, next. Are you famous? Obviously not, and obviously not famous enough for Uzi to write a song with me. Have I sung in Korean before? Yes, I have. I have a lot of Korean covers, not only on my channel, I have a lot of Korean covers on my Instagram as well. You guys can check that out, as well as my Facebook page. You guys can check that out as well. Basically, whatever goes on Instagram also goes on Facebook. So, how many songs have I written? Between 25 to 30 songs. As of today, I've written that many. So between December and March, I wrote like 20 songs. Shocking, but yeah. Will there be a Trent John AmanderSings collab on the horizon? That's from my friend Trent. Most definitely, I would love to work with you, my darling. Please go check out Trent's song, Manchester by the Sea. You can now hear it on Spotify. He's a brilliant Australian artist with the most beautiful soul, and he has an amazing voice. This question was the one I really wanted to answer. Do you want to be a K-pop singer? 어렸을 때 당연하지. I auditioned twice for Korean companies. One of those auditions were actually shown on Mnet. It was for K-Pop Star Hunt Season 3, and I was part of the Singapore Top 12 along with Steph McHale and Yvonne Chua, who eventually went on to train in South Korea in FNC. Basically, the winner of K-Pop Star Hunt would eventually become a trainee in FNC Entertainment. If you guys don't know who FNC Entertainment has, it has like FT Island and Flying, CM Blue, AOA. Obviously I didn't make the cut, okay? So the second time I auditioned for K-pop was for SM Entertainment. So I went to Korea for an SM audition. Okay, I didn't really go to Korea for an SM audition. I went to Korea for a holiday and I was like, okay, why don't I just audition for SM Entertainment? I'm in freaking Korea anyway. You're supposed to live like the K-pop star dream, right? So it was really hard to find a place because my mom and I both didn't speak Korean. Shout out to my mom, man. She's really like gold. My poor mom went with me to the audition place in Apgujeong, which was I think near Gangnam. Because she obviously can't enter the audition room with me, right? She spent like 2 to 4 hours just walking around Gangnam on her own. 엄마 진짜 사랑해. 감동받았어. Like I feel like my mom has done so much for me. Like I feel so bad. But long time ago, I was like 20 years old. I even have like the audition. I had the audition number and everything. It was like an experience. What they did was that all the applicants would go into this room and the staff meme would explain the instructions as to how that audition would go. 근데 my Korean wasn't very good, right? So 이해할 수 없어. I couldn't understand the instruction of how it would proceed. So being the awkward Singaporean that I am, right? 외국인 내가 한 명밖에 없어. I'm the only foreigner there. So I raised up my hand because he asked like other questions like 뭐 문제가 있어요? So I raised up my hand and I was like, hi, I don't speak Korean. He was like, oh, sorry? Then I was like, 제가 싱가포르 사람이에요. And I said it in English and all the, like everybody else just looked at me like, 이 사람 뭔데? I will never forget that experience. It was so awkward for me. So he started repeating the instructions in English and I had to fill up this form. But the form was obviously entirely in Korean, right? Because Korean audition, Korean company, and I was like, okay, 이름이 뭐예요? I know, 이름이 뭐예요? What's your name, right? 이름. So I wrote my name, 전화번호, blah 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 blah. And then it got to a part where it says Korean ID. I'm like, 내가 한국 사람 아닌데? So I sat there for a while. Alright, I'll just put my passport number. So I put my passport number. So SM has my passport number, guys. The audition took really long because there were so many people queuing up. Because it's SM Entertainment, right? And they will audition you in groups. So 한 명씩 이렇게 노래를 불러 in front of a camera. It's a video recorded audition. And I was really nervous. I was the 4th person to go. So I managed to hear everybody else who sang, right? So I just sang my song. After that was dance. It was like a 15-minute audition. And then I left. After queuing up. For what felt like forever. Wow. And eventually I still wasn't selected. So that's my Korean audition story. 이상해. 아니야. And now I'm gonna go into the questions that are solely about Queen. Why is it called Queen? It's called Queen because calling it anything else wouldn't make a lot of sense. Because the main line is Queen anyway. How long did you take to write Queen? It took me approximately 2 hours to write the whole song. What inspired me to write the song? Ryan and I were sitting at the dining table and I was like, this song is so good. And the song that I was listening to at that point of time was Indigo by Nicki. She mentioned something about how the song came about and it was like Lady Boss vibes. That was how Indigo got created. I was like, I need to write something like this, man. The top line for it, like the put a crown on my head and you can call me Queen, that came when I was sleeping one day. This tune just like and it just kept ringing in my ears. So I was like, okay, this is something. I'm gonna record it down. And then I recorded it down. It wasn't really inspired by anything specific per se. Being the underdog, that was basically the theme of the song, and that was how Queen came about. What challenges did you face while making Queen? Like I said, the chorus is always the hardest for me. So I already got Step Aside, I Hate This Now, Make Way. Then there's a storm that's coming in, Mayday. How do I link the storm back to the crown? That was the hard part, and that was the part that I thought about for a very long time. Is there gonna be an MV? I wanted to do an MV until like the whole corona thing came about, and of course because of social distancing and a lot of different variables, I was unable to shoot my music video. I don't think I will have one for this one, but if I don't have a music video for this song, my next single will probably have one. Where can I listen to Queen? You guys can listen to Queen on various platforms such as Spotify, Apple Music, Joox, Amazon Music, soon to be my YouTube channel. I think I said that in the intro, yes, but I will say that again. I'll leave a link in the description box below. Where can I find the lyrics of Queen? The lyrics of Queen will be out when the YouTube video comes out. What was the process that the song went through? I think to answer this question, I need an entire video of its own. So I'm also gonna do a making of Queen video after Circuit Breaker is over and I can go back to the studio and I will explain further as to how the whole song got constructed. There's a lot of layers to it. That's basically what you need to know. Hi Amanda, aren't you gonna do a small choreography dance to your song Queen? I think I will leave it up to the professionals to do that. So like my dance friends, if you guys want to choreograph, please let me know. I will join your open class. When you're writing this song, do you already have the mindset that the song's gonna be great? No. To be honest, I didn't even think this song would be released under my name because I didn't think that I was gonna release anything. I think it's not bad of a song. Is it the best thing I've written? No. Can I write better? Probably. It's a good song nonetheless, and it's a song that I'm lyrically really proud of. Please check it out if you haven't. And that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope I managed to answer some of your burning questions. If you guys have any more questions, do let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to check out Queen, which is my debut single, out now on various music platforms. And of course, if you want to follow more of my music journeys, actually on Instagram as well. Also, let me know what you guys want to see on this channel. Do remember to give this video a like and subscribe, and I will see you on the flip side. Bye! Would you call me?